front door?
Huh?
Come to the front door with me?
Who, you?
I'm asking you to come to the front door.
Oh, yeah, come on.
See, I thought he wanted to talk some business until I noticed his facial expression and body language.
Who you is?
I'm the manager. Please come to the front door.
Oh, you the manager?
Yes,
What
sir.
you want me to come to the front door for?
I'm asking you to leave the business.
Why?
We don't allow videoing in here.
Y'all heard that? This man said call the police. Man, I only said why.
Okay.
I don't allow video in here. Please go to the front door.
Why you don't allow
I'm
video
asking you
in
to
there?
leave. Please leave.
Man, shout it.
Sir?
Man, shout it. That's
I'm
why I was
asking you
saying,
to
why
leave.
you acting like that? You could
I'm
have asked
asking
me
you
better.
to leave.
You could have asked me
Would
better
you
than
mind
that.
leaving? I've asked you to go to the front door.
Yeah, I
with
don't
me.
care about leaving.
Sir?
You could have asked me better than that. That's what I'm
Please go to
saying.
the front door.
At this moment right here, my whole life reflecting in front of me. I feel like they want to get me locked up. Cause peep this, we won't even talking for 15 seconds. And he already been calling the police. And guess what? I never said no. I had to take a deep breath. Tell you right now, what's up?
Man, watch that. I know my law.
Please
Hey, don't
go.
tempt me, shout
Please
it.
go.
Don't tempt me.
I haven't, sir.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, boy.
This right here, a picture of the owner of Percy and Willie's grabbing on me after I asked him not to touch me 30,000 times. Him and the manager got a touching problem. I felt very uncomfortable in this situation. I was surrounded by a lot of angry men and they all had pocket knives. Not to mention they kept touching me. Look at him leaning on me, pushing me with his stomach. Y'all not supposed to do that. I had to get him off of me, so I pushed him off me. Once again, I
closed down for a while kind of during COVID, and now it's back open and we're trying it for the first time. We are so excited and we're going to give you our best review. What do you think?
Very good.
This is the best part. And their ranch. Great update.
Hold on now, Percy and Willie. I thought y'all said nobody could record in that raggedy summer bed. See, I knew y'all was up to some bullshit. I just couldn't quite put my finger on. But see, now my finger's all the way on it. I knew y'all motherfuckers was racist over there. I knew it. See, y'all let them went all up and through that motherfucker, and then they said they was raised up eating at the restaurant. Is it because he didn't say he was raised up eating over there? Is that why y'all ain't want him to record up in there? See, that's what y'all asses get. I hope they give y'all the worst reviews and have y'all with 0 stars left over there on that motherfucker. Cause y'all wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong. Talking about some don't allow cameras and they just all just a lollygagging all up in there. What's the difference? What's the difference, Percy and Willis? What is the difference? I mean, am I talking to myself? Am I talking to it? Am I basically like beating the dead horse over here? Yeah, y'all go ahead. I mean, I want y'all to run them reviews, slap to the ground, take them down to a 0. It's nasty bastard.
Watching the video of that black food critic who was stopped from recording at Percy and Willie's restaurant, even though they knew that's what he does, food reviews and content creation. So my question is, so why was he treated that way? Because I really want to understand it. And after seeing how the whole situation played out, it even gets more confusing because I've seen old clips of white couples at the same restaurant recording freely, inside, outside, everywhere, and nobody asked them to stop or leave. Nobody treated them the same way. So why is this one different? That's what I'm trying to understand. Is it that black people can't just do things freely without being questioned? Why does it always feel like when black people are involved, there is always an extra layer of suspicion or control? Something about this just didn't sit right with me. And the part that makes it even more frustrating is that this isn't just about one incident. It's about the same pattern people feel they keep seeing, where the same action gets a completely different response depending on who is doing it. And when that happens, it naturally raises questions about fairness and how people are perceived in certain spaces. Because if the action is the same, then the treatment should also be the same. But when people keep seeing situations where that doesn't happen, it starts to feel like something deeper is going on beneath the surface. Please, let's watch more of the clips of people's reaction to this. I know many of you have a lot of things to say about this. I'll be right back.
I know my law.
Please
Hey, don't
go.
touch me,
Please
shouty.
go.
Don't touch me.
I haven't, sir.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, boy.
This right here, a picture of the owner of Percy and Willie's grabbing on me after I asked him not to touch me 30,000 times. Him and the manager got a touching problem. I felt very uncomfortable in this situation. I was surrounded by a lot of angry men and they all had pocket knives. Not to mention they kept touching me. Look at him leaning on me, pushing me with his stomach. Y'all not supposed to do that. I had to get him off of me, so I pushed him off me. Once again, I told him to get off of me. And look, he's still leaning in for body contact. Ooh, sir. All I wanted to do was give my food review. I only weigh 100-something pounds, sir. You can't be pushing and leaning on me like that. Let me show you how it all began, though. What's up?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. We at Percy and Willie's in Florence, South Carolina. We just gonna see what's going on. What's up? Damn, though, they said I'll wait. I'm hungry right now.
It's a server that's willing to take you just because it's you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's get it then. Hell yeah. Silverware. They already starting out bad. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea,
Yeah. You say y'all out of the what?
prime roast sandwich.
No tip. I ended up ordering the baby back ribs. Let's see how this restroom look. That shit probably dirty as hell.
Pretty clean, pretty clean. I don't got too much to say about that. What's up? What's that? What's that?
Remember him? That's the manager that kept pushing me with his stomach. He didn't seem that mad just then. He asked me how I'm doing and everything. What's up?
How you doing, baby girl? Yeah. What's that about, man? This bar packer than a motherfucker.
Alright now, y'all. Time to bring the popcorn out.
Please meet me at the front door.
Huh?
Come to the front door with me.
Who, you?
I'm asking you to come to the front door.
Oh, yeah, come on.
See, I thought he wanted to talk some business until I noticed his facial expression and body language.
Who you is?
I'm the manager. Please come to the
Oh,
front
you
door.
the manager?
Yes,
Who
sir.
you want me to come to the front door for?
I'm asking you to leave the business.
Why?
We don't allow videoing in here.
Y'all heard that? This man said call the police. Man, I only said why.
Okay. I don't allow video in here. Please go to the front door.
Why you don't allow
I'm asking
video
you
in
to
there?
leave. Please leave.
Man, shout it.
Sir?
Man, shout it. That's
I'm
why I was
asking you
saying,
to
why
leave.
you acting like that? You
I'm
could have asked
asking
me
you to
better.
leave.
You could have asked me
Would
better
you
than
mind
that.
leaving? I've asked you to go to the front door.
Yeah, I
with
don't
me.
care about leaving. But
Sir?
you could have asked me better than that. That's what I'm
Please go to
saying.
the front door.
At this moment right here, my whole life reflecting in front of me. I feel like they want to get me locked up. Cause peep this, we won't even talking for 15 seconds. And he already been calling the police. And guess what? I never said no. I had to take a deep breath. Tell you right now, what's up?
Man, watch that. Care about your shit anyway, boy. I about to solidify. I fuck with Percy and Willis. That's the crazy part about it.
Please
So
go to
why
the
would
front
you?
door.
Why would you kick me out anyway? Was I in
I'm
a?
asking you to leave.
What was I doing wrong?
asked you to leave.
What did I do wrong? I literally
don't-
came in here, sat down, ordered my food, and did nothing wrong.
Videoing of Percy.
Okay, then why didn't you just say no video? I would have
asked
stopped
you to come to the
videoing.
front door.
I would have stopped
I
videoing.
asked you to come to the front
I would have
door,
stopped
and you
videoing.
will not
All
do
you
it.
had to say is no
Not
videoing,
arguing.
and I would have stopped videoing. Why would you have to kick me
Sir,
out?
I'm the owner, and you need to
Okay,
either
I
leave.
understand
I'm gonna
that.
put you in jail.
Oh, I won't
am
go to jail.
today.
I promise you I won't.
I promise
you I
will.
won't. I know my law.
Please
Hey, don't
go.
touch me,
Please
shouty.
go.
Don't touch me.
I haven't,
Sir.
sir.
Don't touch me, boy. Don't touch me, dog. I'm telling you. Shit'll get real in this bitch, boy. Don't do it.
I'm just walking up.
Don't
here,
do
son.
it. Don't touch me,
You
boy.
understand?
Man, I'm telling you.
Ma'am,
boy.
don't touch
Shit
me.
really listen.
Don't touch me.
I walk
Sir,
out. I'm
would
gonna
you
walk
send the
out.
police
I'm
immediately.
gonna leave.
Joe,
I'ma leave.
Immediately. He's already assaulted me right in my face.
Did y'all just hear the owner of Percy and Willie's lying to the police?
Ain't nobody assault you, boy. You on candy camera. That's how innocent people get locked up right there. If I didn't have my own evidence, he would have swore up and down I hit him. Screaming assault, really? You sound like a little girl. What's up?
He's already assaulted me right in my face.
Man, shouty, you on camera, boy.
I got
You on camera.
Too. You on cameras too?
Yeah, did I assault you?
Yeah.
Man, all right.
Yeah, broke up
I
with my
will sue you.
face.
sir.
Don't lie, don't lie. I will sue you. Don't lie. Don't lie, boy.
Calling me a boy now?
Boy, don't lie, boy.
Now yelling
Straight
at
up.
me. Hey, it's time to go.
Let me get the fuck out of here before I flip this shit.
He on the phone telling lies to the police.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. They tripping for no reason. I don't know what's wrong with him. He tweaking. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Do what you got to do.
You tweaking, buddy. Yeah, everybody love me in here. You can't stop the love. Everybody love me in here. Shout it.
That's another one. You're going to jail, son.
Yeah, okay. We gonna see. Everything on camera, buddy.
It's on
Everything
camera,
on camera,
right? This
buddy.
camera right here?
Yeah, everything on camera, buddy.
I would never go to jail.
Outside.
You want back
Out the door.
You want me to go to jail?
Out
You want me
the door.
You touching me?
No, I'm
You
getting
touching
out
me?
the door.
You touching me?
You were touching me.
Why you touching me? Why'd you own me? Why'd you own me?
I'm done.
You gotta make me pipe up in the beach. I ain't touched nobody. So don't touch me, alright? Look at him, still grabbing me, still touching me. You don't supposed to be touching me. I'm walking out. You invading my personal space.
That's why I was saying fuck off me when I was pushing you. Get off me.
Fuck off me. Record this shit, man. Yeah, so the manager got a problem with me being inside there recording. I assaulted you. Everything I do is on camera. Boy, look. Ooh, boy, they lucky. Man, put the camera on. On this goddamn Humpty Dumpty looking ass nigga. Huh? Easter egg looking ass nigga. Put the camera on that motherfucker. Put the camera on that nigga, dog. I don't know if this is legal or not, but I feel like he holding me hostage. I can't even drive my car. Feel like he harassing me at this point. Y'all wanted me to leave and I'm leaving. You blocking my car. You don't got no reason to be standing right there. You don't know me. I got claustrophobia. I will panic and spaz out. Watch out, man. When?
What the fuck you following him for?
You talking about when you're touching me?
If he leaving, what the
You
fuck
talking about
you
you're
following
touching
him
me?
for?
You talking about Easter egg head ass motherfucker?
Get out his face. Like, why is he all up on him like that for? Percy and Willie's in Florence, South Carolina needs to be shut down. A food critic went there yesterday. And instead of them just going up to him and saying, you know, sir, we don't allow videotaping in here. But see, they knew he was a food critic and they was scared of how he was gonna rate their food. So instead of just holding their composure, they asked him to step outside. And he's like, for what? Like what? Then he said, we don't allow recording in here. We need you to leave. That's some racist bullshit that's happening. So if anybody been to Willie's and Percy's or whatever the fuck the restaurant name is, I'ma need for y'all to get it together.
Yesterday, an old friend of mine was going off on Facebook about something that happened at a restaurant named Percy and Willie's in Florence, South Carolina. I'm familiar with Percy and Willie's. Think I've gone there many years ago when I lived in that area. But I didn't understand what the uproar was until somebody tagged me in a video. And in the video, this black content creator that goes to different restaurants, I don't follow his content, but my man does. And that's when I've seen him before. Trying out restaurants, looking at their, rating them based off of how they keep their bathroom, their facilities up, the food, the service, all the things. This man was accosted in front of a bunch of black people who continue to go about their day and eat those meals. So that was my biggest issue. First of all, he was accosted, and just because they didn't call him a nigga, it did not mean that they were not they were not absolutely being racist to this man, touching him, right? But because he stood his ground, I feel like they didn't go as far as they would have gone, because I know how they work down there, the good old boy system. If he would have flinched or behaved in a manner that he was fearful, they would have escalated what they were doing to him. But nevertheless, what they did to him was wrong. He came in with the cameras, and people that worked there knew who he was and what he did. Right? You telling him y'all don't allow video footage, and then another creator posted a white couple doing content in that same freaking restaurant. One of my dear friend's daughters did post that their star rating has gone from a 4 to a 2.7 within a matter of hours. May it go all the way down to a damn 1 or the lowest you can get. And may they close. Because you told a lie. You said you don't allow people to record in there, but those white people did it, and there was no problems. Nobody escorted them out, because he literally went and checked out the bathroom and was about to order his food, and here comes the manager telling him, come on, go to the front with me. Go to the front with you for what? Then here come these other white men. They were surrounding this man. But the thing that killed me the most was seeing black people still partaking in meals in this fucking restaurant, and nobody spoke up on his behalf. Nobody. They food ain't like that, number one. Number two, this is why you see certain things continue to perpetuate, because y'all so fucking scary and you don't stand for nothing. Spirit be knowing not to put me in places like that. I remember I had a very similar experience at Carrabba's in Myrtle Beach, Italian restaurant. I love Italian food. And my ex-husband and I, he wanted to take me to dinner. We were staying down there. And it was a lot of slurs, like underhanded slurs and things being said. And I had just had a baby. And I started showing my natural black ass. Because what we not about to do is think I'm about to spend my money in a place where I am not welcomed. And I will never go to a Carrabba's, I don't care where it's located, after that experience. But shame on you that set your ass up in there while that young, I forgot his name, but he's got like the wigs locks in his hair, goes around. Shame on y'all for continuing to eat your meal and looking down at your plate with your scary asses. Don't stand for nothing. And that's why I'm gonna always say all skin folk ain't kinfolk. This man was accosted and mistreated. Then they followed him to the parking lot and had his car blocked in. You told him to leave, he leaving, and then you're trying to hinder me from leaving. Because you wanted him to show off. So talking about we calling the police, calling that, quick to dial 911. But y'all sat in there, made that barbecue tear y'all stomach up, and made Percy and Willie's find this end. Yup. It is my prayer that the mothers help to close your location, to close that restaurant completely down. But black people, do better, man. Do better. Y'all are really complacent unless it's you. They ain't bothering me. That's what's fucking wrong, but they bothering your brother right now. Stand up.
I do not like the way that this restaurant, Percy and Willie's, treated this person, Critic. So Critic is a food reviewer here on TikTok, and he went to Percy and Willie's to do a review. While he was doing his review, he was asked to leave. When he asked why, they said because you can't record in here. The manager also said call the police. And at that point, he just asked why he had to leave, or why he had to go to the front door. They could have simply told him, like, we don't allow recording here, that's not in our policy. And any self-respecting food reviewer would have honored their request. But they didn't ask him. They tried to intimidate him. They tried to kick him out. They had guys mobbing around him, especially guys who are only tough in large groups. Like, you saw that one guy getting in his face, like, basically putting his whole stomach on this man's face. You know, he was trying to be like, hold me back, bro, trying to intimidate Ben. And it also looked like they were trying to get him to react so they could escalate the situation. And also, somebody who appeared to be the owner of that restaurant claimed that Ben assaulted them while they were calling the police. And I have a feeling if the cameras and the microphones weren't recording to pick that up, the police would have taken their word for it. But luckily they had evidence showing that Ben did not assault anyone. As a business owner, I will say, if somebody like an influencer comes into your business and you don't want them to make content, just politely inform them of that before you just demand that they leave. If they persist, then demand. But, you know, they went straight to the demand. They didn't ask him nicely first to stop recording. And also, as a content creator, if a business asks you to leave, definitely leave. But in Ben's case, he was not in the wrong, in my opinion at least. Because they approached him with hostility instead of just respectfully saying, hey, please don't do that.
Why is there always a different treatment when it comes to black people or people of color? Because tell me how this makes sense. A black food critic comes into a restaurant doing exactly what he does, food reviewing, recording, checking out the services and how they treat customers and all of that. He is not causing any problem or disturbing anyone. But in that same exact space, white couples were seen recording freely, no interruptions, no questions, no one telling them to leave or stop. So again, Why the difference? That's the part people are stuck on. Because when the action is the same, but the response is different, people are going to ask questions. And for a lot of viewers, it doesn't feel like an isolated situation. It feels like something that has been seen in different spaces, where one person can do something freely and another person doing the same thing gets questioned or restricted. And that's the part people are reacting to. Why does it always feel like there is an extra layer of suspicion when it comes to certain people, especially black or people of color? Not based on what is being done, but based on skin color and stereotypes. And that's where people feel things are very wrong. And then you look at the management's response. Every restaurant or customer facing business is supposed to have standards, ethics, and proper ways of handling customers. That's basic hospitality. So why would someone be asked to stop recording or even walk out when they are not disturbing anyone, not breaking anything, or causing any nuisance? That kind of response doesn't reflect good customer service at all. It reflects poor management and poor judgment. And that's why this clip is getting so much attention right now. I really want to hear what you guys think about this because this one is clearly sparking a lot of reactions for a reason. Let's talk in the comments and please support the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.